Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach. Normally this would be a screen capture video, but I just wanted to look at the grass. It's this one patch I've been really having trouble with, and it's getting there, man. It's getting there. So my philosophy is first, just get everything green. No bald spots. It doesn't care if it's grass, quack grass, um, uh, what do you call it? Clover, which I hate, but apparently is fine to people. Now, I freaking hate clover, but whatever. So first you get it all green, then you start improving. My other thing is I'm not down there in the weeds, literally or figuratively. If a patch is getting too weedy, just get out, a garden tool, let's just say, and just start over again. Just rip everything out. Even if there's a little scraggly grass mixed in with some other things, take that all out. Then I'm improving these spots. I'm very, very excited. This seed is taking very well. But anyway, so Perch went on Wes's channel yesterday, and then he did a clarification video this morning, and it felt like, I don't know, like a type of bullying that hasn't been identified yet. The bullying is one guy in the group acts like a grown-ass man while everyone else acts like an idiot. Or more precisely, upsetting the apple cart. In that this is a kabuki. This is a performance. Every Saturday, a bunch of SADSACKS make a show for other SADSACKS. And you say the same thing. Things are woke. Things are too expensive. Everything Marvel does is terrible. Everything DCU, everything James Gunn does flops. And then Perch was there just talking like an informed grown-up, and it just really brought down the room, man. Like, it was also, there's a guy who, he's like a character. He's like, I don't know. It was infuriating. Like, he was doing like pantomime, like he was like Silent Bob when other people were talking, and not like once or twice, but like throughout the entire thing. But anyway, there's been a bunch of announcements this week, and there's now an ecosystem. That's built on sad-sack middle-aged men saying that everyone else is a failure. And as I've said before, this is so paging Dr. Freud that Dr. Freud wouldn't even take it. He would say it's too easy and hand it off to his interns. So that Park Place, which is an opinionated news site, which means they lie a lot, now is in partnership with Geeks and Gamers. Now, if you've been watching even, Friday Night Tides, Critical Drinker, they've been using that Park Place, not exclusively, but that's the one they use the most. They use that, and they use Cosmic Book News, because even though, like, having a website isn't a big deal, it still somehow legitimizes bullshit better than a YouTube video. I think there's a part about YouTube where everyone's like, oh, that's just some dorks just starting an account. But a website, oh, you got a website. So that Park Place will lie. And then Nerderotic or Critical Drinker will do a whole live stream built on using that as a source. And it just creates this it's like the still suits in Doom, recycling the piss and the sweat for supposedly clean drinking water, but not really. So you got the corrupt right-wing news source now has a deal to basically help out Geeks and Gamers, which is another corrupt right-wing platform that uses the corrupt right-wing sources. And then Ripiverse now has a deal with Geeks and Gamers to do all this merch. It was funny with that Park Place that they did the article. They're like, do you want news about Ripiverse or as? No, nobody does. The other thing is they have this obsession with this, I forgot the name of it. But there's this one movie rating website that lets anyone rate a movie. And they like this because other websites like Rotten Tomatoes, they make it a point to verify that the person actually saw the movie before they rate it. This really bothers Jeremy. His opinion is that people who don't like the movie should be able to also rate it. which is just, what do I say? Just finish the sentence. It's Mad Libs. Stupid as fuck, completely corrupt, all of the above, definitely not none of the above. But so there's this whole industry where that Park Place prints bullshit because it's an opinionated news source, which means no integrity is needed, no truthfulness is needed. Then the right-wing YouTube channels use that as a source to run with it, pointing back at the website, giving it traffic. Now they've basically put a ring on it, and they've formalized that relationship. And then here's old Ripaverse. It's like, money and no integrity? Did somebody just call my name? Hell, shit, how many misprinted comics would you want like of these YouTube celebrities? So, and then you got, even like the Hangouts. So if you're a depressed, middle-aged sad sack, you have a full schedule because you don't have friends. That's ultimately what all of this is. All of this right-wing bullshit, it's just middle-aged men who can't make or maintain friendships. So where do they go? They go to a screen because that'll keep them occupied and make them feel like they have a community. Like I like to say, why do these right-wing people keep having to form online communities? Is it because nobody can stand you in real life? Nobody wants to hear a grown-ass man complaining about strawberry shortcake or Snow White. But in these communities, that is lauded. It is rewarded. And they think it's crazy that anyone wouldn't want to spend an entire Saturday morning with a bunch of sad sacks, one of who is a funny guy, apparently, crying about that every single... I'm now caught up on all of James Gunn's DCU stuff. I just saw Creature Commandos. I went back and I finished Peacemaker Season 1, which was kind of a slog. It's all good. It's all watchable, good entertainment. Some stuff better than others. None of it is perfect. Again, as I like to say, the most mediocre men who ever existed hold everyone else to the highest expectations imaginable. It's all good stuff. I actually really like Creature Commandos, which I did not think I was going to like. Peacemaker Season 2, really good. Superman, good. I'm not really that excited about Supergirl, but I'll give it a chance. This is entertainment. This is actually light entertainment. It's meant for people who work real jobs to relax at night or on the weekend. It's not supposed to be a substitute friend group for the most unlikable and just boring. It's again, it's kabuki, or it's even sort of religious. You say the same hymns every week. Everything is terrible. Everything is woke. Everything lost $100 million, according to my sources, which are my friends who just circulate the same shit amongst ourselves to legitimize it. Anyway, grass is coming in nicely. Thanks for watching. Bye.